Hi everybody, it's the Mobile Home Mama, and oh, it is lovely out here. Beautiful, beautiful day. Here we go, we got another customer creation. Let's just take a look at the outside. We haven't seen very much of this color yet this year, but as it gets warmer, I know I'm gonna see a lot more of it. This is a Wedgwood blue, and it is part of the optional colors that you can add. We also added some lineal trims around the window. I'm just gonna probably go into some detail here for you guys because I know I've been getting calls, you guys like when I explain things. So lineal trims is about a 4-inch piece of vinyl around the windows, and it's a nice modern way to trim out your windows. And then when you do that in the middle here, you're gonna get real wood in between the windows. The alternative to that is a shutter. So major difference in look: shutter, lineal trim. So it's totally a personal preference of yours, but however you want to do it is fine. And this customer, by the way, this is a customer creation of mine going to my friend Bob's, and they did lineals just around, this is the primary bedroom there, and around the living area. Those were the main places where they wanted them, and here's why. This is where this gets interesting and where you think about the future of the design and what you're going to do with the home. They're going to do some type of a covered porch right here. So that's great. Down here, they didn't care too much. So that's how they wanted to design it. So that's what we did. Walking around the back, let's see, we've got 5 axles underneath there. And let's talk about this also. This is a manufactured home, so it's going to be built on a steel frame. This is built according to the HUD building code. That's a federal building code. A modular home is built according to a state building code wherever the home is going. So that's the main difference between a modular and a manufactured. This home will be sitting right on a crawl space. So underneath of this is the base or the foundation of the house. Well, not the concrete foundation, but the base of the home where we built it. And then it's supported by a 12-inch steel frame. So this will sit, the concrete wall will be right here, and the home will sit on top of that. This will sit down into that crawl space. The tongue or the hitch of the home is bolted on, and this will be removed when it gets to the property before it's placed onto the crawl space. And then this belongs to the customer. You can either sell it to your installer. Sometimes the freight company also wants to buy it. They are valuable. Or in the most extreme case, you can call us and we'll arrange for somebody to pick it up. All right, you're also going to find a HUD identification label on the outside of every HUD home. And a lot of places, a lot of finance companies, they want that information. And also your building permit in a lot of cases is going to want to know that identification label also. All right, heading down. And by the way, here we are on the back side of the home. This is the Penwell. And if you remember, if you've been watching a while, last year this was one of our show homes. And it was a show home when Bob and his wife came and visited, and they really enjoyed it. So we're building it. 1,813 square feet, 28 by 68. All right, let's head back towards the front of the home because that's going to be our first entry place. Right, coming into the front door, walking into a wide open living space. Now, there's a lot of stuff in here. This is going to be everything that you need to install the home. We're going to place on a large piece of plastic in the living area, and it's going to be things such as siding, plumbing, all kinds of stuff, shingles. Now, this entertainment center has sliding barn doors that go across the top right here, and there they are. You could put this entertainment center on any wall in any home that you like. So a lot of these features that I'm going to show you definitely are interchangeable. As long as the wall space is large enough, we can do it. They have perimeter heat. That's where you're going to have your heat registers up against the inside perimeter of the home. We've got a triple window effect here in the front. Let's talk about windows. You can add them. You can move them around. You can enlarge them, but you can never take them away. We have to adhere to a light and vent schedule. We've got some upgraded trim here. Thunder on the floor. Gypsum on the drywall color. We do have other available colors. When we paint, it's just a primer paint, just know that. So most people stick with the gypsum color because they're gonna paint whatever they want their home to be anyway. So gypsum, this color is how it's gonna come out. And you're probably wondering, why is there no trim up there? We're gonna trim up until the mate line so that when the home gets there and it's put together, the installation company will take over from there and they'll finish off your trim. Heading to the left, we're gonna go into the primary bedroom. Nice big open space. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is about a 12 by 12. Double windows here. And once again, you could easily move that window over there. You could move the other one over there if you wanted. You could add windows over here. You could enlarge these windows that are there, but you can never, ever, ever remove the light from a home. Same thing with the ventilation. You've got to have a lighted bath fan. Your hood has to vent all the way out. You can add a microwave over the range, and that would also suffice the vent schedule. So we're in the main part of the house, walking into a wide open living space. To the left is the primary bedroom, and let's see what else we can find. Okay, I'm still in the same half of the home. We just came from the living room area. And so coming down that hallway, you're gonna come upon the secondary bedrooms. This is bedroom number 3, actually. So this is the home closest to the end wall. Nice large closet. Now this home could be a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 3-bedroom, 3-bath with a den. So many variations. And here's one of the coolest features of this home. The only floor plan where we offer a true Jack and Jill. Well, let me take that back. There's one other one called the Circe, where you're gonna see that also. So from bedroom to bedroom, we've got a bathroom in between with a double sink. Hey, I'm so happy when the sun is out. Well, I try to be happy all the time, but the sun makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? Remember, I talked about this many, many times. When you have a sink, you have a light. Where you have a sink, you have a light. If you only wanted one sink here, it would be okay, but you would lose that light. So remember that when you're designing, have me add an extra light. Here is the separate closed off tub shower. And in this case, in this bathroom, the way that it's set up, is what can go in here. Not enough space for a walk-in shower back here. Commode. There's our vent schedule, the lighted bath fan. And then going on through, here we have bedroom number 2. So this floor plan is perfect, especially if you have a couple of teenage girls that would need to share the bathroom in between their bedrooms. That would be great. And when you do that, you're gonna have a nice, large walk-in closet in this bedroom, bedroom number 2. Okay, that does it for this half of the home. Remember, this is a Penwell. Could be a 5-bedroom, could be a 4-bedroom, could be a 3. Let's check out the other half. Alrighty, here's one of their customizations. Typically, the second door is on the end of the home only, but this customer wanted to put an extra door in their dining. We'll come back to that in just a moment. So, coming in from the second entry on the right-hand side of the home, where the hitch is, you would be coming into the back door. You've got your electrical panel here, walking right into a mudroom. This is a popular feature in our homes, especially if you're gonna have a garage or a pole barn attached over here, or even not attached but close. The fellas always wanna come in and have a place, 1, where they can clean up, and 2, where they can run to the bathroom if they need to. So here's the laundry space, washer dryer here. You can add a utility sink if you like. This is an older color drama marble. We're not gonna offer that this year. We have a new one called Aluma marble that's very pretty as well. And over here we have an optional feature called the Crafting Center. I think it's a great name for it. I also think you could do a lot of other things here. Homework with the kids. You could put your dog crates under there. You could put an extra little refrigerator under there if you wanted to. I've seen people put wine refrigerators. I could add a window here. I could add an electrical outlet there, an electrical outlet there. Just lots of things that you need to be thinking about as you're building your home. Furnace. And so, remember, over here is going to be bedroom 3. Here's bath number 3. With an extended vanity, bank of drawers, standard tub shower with a commode, and here we go, sink, light, sink, light, just playing with you guys. Okay, so over here is actually going to be a linen closet. You cannot access the Jack and Jill from the outside. That is strictly shared between the bedrooms. This is going to be a linen closet right here. So bedroom 3, linen, bedroom 2. But on the other side of that is a beautiful surprise, a den / office. We can do a lot of things. This could also be a bedroom. When you do this as a 4th bedroom, what happens is a wall is built here. It angles like this, and you have 2 open doors like that, like 2, you know what I'm trying to say, double doors. Beautiful color combination. Really happy with how this turned out. Black cabinet handles and white hardwood cabinets. Just a great space. Okay, now we're gonna head into the kitchen area where we have done the Summit Kitchen. And the Summit Kitchen is really special here because that's the only way you guys are gonna get solid surface countertops. Can't tell, you can tell if I do it like this, because most of our countertops are made out of Formica, but with the Summit Kitchen, I know you guys are listening really close about this, the Summit Kitchen, you can get these solid surface countertops. The other features of the Summit Kitchen, the island comes with it. You're gonna get a microwave tower, pot and pan drawers, and the best feature, the pantry. So when you're looking at floor plans, you're gonna wanna look, if these are the features you're looking for, these solid surface countertops, you're gonna wanna look for the Summit Kitchen. Also included in that kitchen, the European hood. There's a sticker on that. It really is stainless steel. Drawers over doors, another feature. You know that's one of my faves. And you could take these cabinets to the ceiling if you wanted to. This customer chose not to, and that's okay. Notice in the dining room how things change up. Typically that's a window right there, but we wanted to have another access or another exit to get to the back, right? Because they're probably gonna be doing some grilling or something back there. Most people put in a patio door. They wanted to change it up a little bit. So here is the case where I did downsize a window here, but I made up for the light schedule because there's 9 light in the door. So we had to switch the door to a 9 light to let some light in, and then we downsized this window. And that's what I mean by that light and vent schedule. So there you have it, folks. This is the Penwell with the Summit Kitchen, 28 by 68, 1,813 square feet, and very, very versatile on the floor plans. 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, or 5 bedroom, whatever you're looking for, we can make it work. I'm Christina. I'm also the mobile home mama. I'm the general manager here at Champion Home Center in Topeka, Indiana, and we would love to have you. Come visit me. We'll do a factory tour and look at some finished homes. As always, thanks for watching.